Yay. Welcome to our Monday night call, guys. So excited right now. We just got back today, quite literally today, from Arizona, from Super Saturday. It's my first time to Arizona, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if any of you have been to Arizona, but it is phenomenal. Cannot wait to go back in 3 weeks for our Silver Stars trip, and definitely looking forward to that. Now, we went to Arizona for Super Saturday. I know a lot of you guys are new. So Super Saturday is something that Plexus has done every single year as long as I've been around. And it used to happen regionally. So we used to get together in like 15 different cities across the US, and we would also be virtual. And so it was a big to do, and everyone normally here in Nashville, we would all gather in Nashville, like 300, 400 people, and do Super Saturday that way, and then do some virtual stuff as well. So with COVID and all the things, of course, we have not done an in-person Super Saturday for the last 2 years. So this year was the first one. So we're super excited to be able to go to Arizona and do that. Now, they did ask all of these sapphires and diamonds to be there. So there was not a lot of us that were non sapphire and diamonds. Like most everybody there was sapphire and diamonds, which was really, really cool. And so we were around like amazing top leaders in our company all weekend long. And so that was just a special treat within of itself. And then also, as you know, I not only went, but also Danielle and Valerie on our team went with us as well. And then we had, I think there was like maybe 8 or 10 other diamond mines. So from up above us on that team that were there as well. And it was just a phenomenal experience. So I want you to put a 1 in the chat if you were able to watch Super Saturday at all. I would love to know who watched and what you took away from it and what you're excited about. And I am going to talk about some of the announcements tonight. And we're also going to get Danielle and Valerie on here to share some of their takeaways from the weekend. So I see my mom and Heather watch Super Saturday. That's awesome. And I don't know who is friends with Norma on here, but she's having trouble getting logged in on her audio. So if any of you are friends with her or want to reach out to her through the chat and help her get logged in, that would be awesome. She can just dial into the audio part, and she can use her phone for the video. So if someone would help her with that, that would be great. So I'm just going to start by saying this, guys. We are in an exciting time. It is the right product at the right time. This company is planning for the future, and the jewels had to be in an all-day training on Saturday, or on Sunday rather, all day, for new things that are coming out. And I don't know what they are, but I've heard multiple people say that it is going to be a game changer. It's going to be an industry shaker, and people were crying when they were announcing it. And it was just big things coming up. So I don't know when we're going to find out all the goodies, but we did get to find out some amazing things for Super Saturday. So I'm going to share a few things, and then Heather and Mom Patricia, if you guys want to be thinking, if there's anything you would like to share that you took away from Super Saturday, we would love to hear from you guys here in just a little bit. But I think the main thing is, like I said, just the vision and just reinstituting for us that we're there, the belief in the company and that the integrity of our leadership. Our president, Tara, was not able to be there. He had tested positive for COVID. And so he actually Zoomed in from his house. But Alec was there, and he was just, talking about igniting hope, and that's going to be our theme for convention. So I do want to say, if you are not signed up for convention, I want you to go do that like right now. It is in June, and it is June let me look and I'll tell you, but it's going to be in Columbus, Ohio. Which, I know nothing about Columbus, Ohio. It doesn't sound super exciting as far as the city goes, but guess what? We're going to be in convention anyway. And that's it. That is exciting. There's tons of things that we do at convention. They're so exciting. So convention is June the 21st through the 24th. the 21st through the 24th. And so I want you guys to be there. I don't care if you sign somebody up the week before convention, like get them to convention. You want to be there, guys. That is something you want to do. You do not want to miss it. Convention is a place where, like we did this weekend, you're going to get to meet with people, network, you're going to get to pass ideas, you're going to learn. There's going to be a lot of teaching, there's going to be parties. We've got the first quarter success sprints going on right now. So there's $4,000 that you can earn and win going towards the convention contest. You can do black tie gala dinner. There's all kinds of things. So now is the time to be planning for that. Get your tickets. I've already got 2 rooms booked, but we will be booking some more as they come up. And I don't care if y'all, fit 4 of you in a room or 6 of you in a room, however y'all want to split it up and just take care of it and pay for it and do it. But I'm trying to get rooms as they're coming available so that we have enough for our team blocked off right there. And so I have not, ladies, I see you guys on here. So thank you for jumping on, Danielle and Valerie. I know you guys just got off of a call. I have been just stalling a little bit and waiting on you guys to get here because I haven't really told them a lot about Super Saturday or about the weekend, just that how much fun it was to be around all of these sapphires and diamonds all weekend long. And so Miss Valerie, I think I'm going to start with you. I know she's like, no, yes, she'll be fine. So Miss Valerie, I just want you to tell us, what was your biggest aha moment or your biggest takeaway? Why are you glad that you went this weekend? I know it was a game changer for all 3 of us. So tell everybody what it meant for you to be there this weekend.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sorry, I look rough, girls. I just got out of the shower myself. It's a long, crazy day.
Long day.
But as far as there's so many things, like she was saying, we learned so many new things. Everything was exciting to me. I mean, getting to meet the upline. I mean, girls, using your upline is huge. They don't need to do your job for you, but use your upline. They're knowledgeable. They're trying to teach us how to duplicate. That was a big thing for me, is learn to duplicate. We moved so fast that it's like, oh, sign them up, oh, sign them up, oh, sign them up. And then it's like, what do I do now? We've got to, things that we're talking about up there, is get you a flow, get your, trust the system. Do your videos, do your, I can't even see my notes here. Hang on.
Guys, we've been up since 3 a.m., just so you know.
Yes.
I slept for about 15 minutes this afternoon.
You got more than I got then.
Yeah, trust in the process, right?
Yeah, trust in the process. You're not just selling a product. You've got to sell yourself. People trust what you say. This is why we're doing this. I mean, you've already tried the product. You know it works. So that's going to sell. That's going to take care of itself. And they're going to trust what you're saying. So use your upline when you're confused. Let them know you're still learning yourself. This is something I'm having to swallow. I get excited, then I get nervous, then I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. Give me just a second. I'm still learning. Let me reach out to Daniel and Latoya, and then get right back to them. And they're patient. They've been great. Christy, bless her heart. Seems like every time she calls me, I've done went to bed, or I'm in the shower, or my phone is dead. But when she couldn't reach me, she moved to the next level, and they have been great to work with each other. I mean, to help you out. But and they were saying that from the stage, trust the system, utilize your members. And this is the most women I have ever seen in one gathering that wasn't doing this.
Right? Isn't that
everybody?
So cool?
Yes, everybody was working together, and everybody's out to help each other. I'm a senior gold. I walked up to a diamond and I asked her, hey, what can you do to, what is something that you can give me to take back? And they will tell you. They're not trying to hoard all these little secrets. Everybody's out to help each other. And use that. I mean, you use what you can get. If I don't know, Christy, if you're on here, I can't see everybody on here. Now I know everybody else is in there to help. Trying to think what else I had put on here. Oh, and they were talking about, do the 3-way calls, the parties, that's something I have failed to do. If my team's down below me, I'm sorry. I'm still learning, but we are going to get on these three-way calls. We are going to do the little 15, 20-minute party things that where we can set information out there, because they're really pushing this. That's use the system. Don't try to create your own.
Yeah, it's so simple, really. I mean, right?
Yes.
It's simple. There's no need to complicate it. Just do what works, and it works. It's amazing.
Yep.
So I love that. Thank you, Valerie. Yeah, and that's one of those things that, one of the best things about the environment of Plexus, for those of you that don't know, we have a motto called One Plexus. And what that means is that we all help each other out. And the reason why we do that, and they were genius when they came up with this, is part of our comp plan is that we are paid on pay points in our back office, which all of you, know that part. But the amount of each pay point is determined monthly by the income of the company. So if we are all helping each other and all the company income is going up, all of our income goes up because our pay points go up. So it was genius the way that they made this organization in that way, so that we're all helping each other, and there is no, competition and infighting and anything like that. It's literally, hey, this works for my team, why don't you try this? And we're just helping each other. So I love that. Thank you, Valerie. And yes, use those three-way chats, guys. If you are not putting your people, I'm going to say this loud and proud for all you watching the replay. If you're not putting your people prior to them signing up, put them into a chat with your upline. Okay. That's so we can help coach you. We can see what they're asking, what you're asking. We can message you on the side and say, hey, respond to them like this. That's us training you. And then you'll do the same for them when they start signing people up. So make sure you are doing that, putting us in three-way chats, and we will be there to help watch and just kind of, be that expert, that third-party expert in the room, if you will, and help you to talk to your friends. So Miss Danielle, I am going to turn over to you. What was your biggest aha and takeaway and all the goodies?
What up, everybody? We're so excited. So I know it's 8:45 at night, and listen, I know us three come back and we are ready to slay any giants, to say it, just as plain as I can. And so, first of all, any live event, get to it. Okay. Get to it. Second of all, if you power hour, make sure, if you cannot watch it, if you're at work, whatever, everybody has 20 minutes a day. Okay. You can't tell me everybody takes a poop 20 minutes a day, sitting on the throne. You have time. You can pause them. Okay. Watch them. Third of all, schedule your coaching calls. Okay. And then these calls, they are vital. A huge part of this whole thing. Okay. Make sure you're doing that. Okay. So I just wrote down quite a few things. We would need hours, like literally hours. Okay. My eyeballs feel like cotton balls right now. Okay. But we're so excited. We're just keeping on going. Okay. So first of all, aha moments, reiterate everything that Valerie said. It is like, you feel like you're going to prom again. And I would have never thought that I wanted to go to prom again. Okay. But you do when you get it is so fun. I'm telling you, it is so fun. You want to get there. You want to do this. Okay. It's so fun. Okay. So first of all, aha moments. And you can watch the replays, or if you've got a pen, write it down. Number one, give them what they want. Okay. It doesn't matter if it's triplex. Okay. We've been trying to sell triplex because we know that every person in the world needs triplex first. Whether or not they believe it or not, they need triplex first. Do not worry about that. Throw that in the garbage can. Okay. Get that out of your mind. Give them what they want. And then once they're hooked, give them what they need. Okay. Meaning if they're wanting the active, every person in the world that at this conference this weekend, they said, raise your hand if you're tired. Every person along some point in the day has raised their hand and said, yes, I have been tired. We were exhausted. Okay. But it was so much fun. Okay. We all were raising our hands. We were exhausted. But so everybody needs energy. Everybody needs all natural energy. So most people need active unless they have a caffeine deficiency. But listen, I have that. Okay. And if you do it like what I'm doing, you can still have active. Okay. So, I mean, I never would be able to drink 5 or 6 Mountain Dews, regular Mountain Dews in a day. I can do this. Okay. So if I can do it, literally anybody can do it. So give them what they want and then give them what they need. Okay, that is major. Belief in the products. Okay, so there's a difference in reaching out to someone. How long do I have, Latoya? I got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay, so belief in the products. Okay, this was major for me. And I already knew because Latoya's been like preaching this to me. Okay, and I know I'm probably preaching to the choir, but on products, there is a difference in messaging someone and saying, "Hey girl, I started these all natural supplements and I think they would be great for you. Would you like to join my team? They are $109. Okay. Let me know." Okay. There is a huge difference in that. You say, "Hey girl," or however you want to word it. "I've started these all natural supplements. Here is why I think these would be great for you." Then you list, okay. It don't matter if, hey, okay. A lady that me and Tanya are trying to get under her. Here is why, Stephanie, this would be great for you. Number one, you love money. Okay. And you can make killer money. Just say it like it is. Don't be anybody else. Don't beat around the bush. Be you. Okay. Don't try to be anybody else. Just tell her, say, "Listen, I know these supplements will help you and you'll fall in love with them. Okay. But you love money and you can make killer money." Just tell them. Okay. So believe in the products. Tell them why they need it. Don't just invite them. Okay. Because they're just going to, skip right over that. Nobody wants to hear that. And then number 2, I asked one of our uplines, that's, 2 or 3 people above Latoya, 3 or 4 people above me. I don't know. So I asked her, I was like, "Look, I want people to be on these power hours and watch them weekly, all 5 of them. I want people to be on these calls. I want people to schedule the mindset coaching with Latoya. And it's not lack on my part." I said, "I'm following up with them and I'm inviting them and I'm, whatever." And she was like, "Okay, well, tell me what you're doing." I said, "I'm writing them. Hey, we're fixing to go live, make sure you're on this call." Or, "Hey, I'm trying to send them out, especially the people that are selling." And she said, "Well, okay, you're doing great on that. Do not stop that. But you've got to sell the belief part of it as far as that too, just like you are your products." So then you just reword, "Hey, we've got power hour today and I'm so excited. Here is why you need to jump on." Okay. I told Latoya this. I told Valerie and Alita this. The products are great. And I have said this, and I mean, I will be on these until the Lord comes back. Okay. They are great. The products will sell themselves. Okay. But if you do the mindset coaching, if you do the power hours, if you do these Zoom calls, it will be a lifestyle change. It will train your brain. Okay. It will grow your heart. Okay. It has changed my spiritual walk. It has changed how I completely think. It has changed how, like, when someone asks me a question, I've got these thoughts that are running in my head. Okay, hang on, Danielle, you need to process that before you answer. Okay. It has changed how I treat my husband. It has changed how I am a mother to my kids. It has changed how I am a pastor's wife. It has changed, like, to the core. Okay. So not that everybody's bad or that we have things that are wrong with us. I know everybody wants to improve themselves in some way. Okay. And doing this will change everything from A to Z. It will help you. Okay. Another thing is, do what you do. If you got a pen, write this down. Do what you do so well that people will want to do it again and they will want to bring their friends. Okay.
Yes. I wrote that down.
I was
too.
like,
I circled that for tonight too. I'm like, yes.
I was like, okay. I'm not worried you probably can tell a difference. I am not worried on my Zoom calls anymore. Okay. Latoya has helped me out so much. Okay. I am coming on here and I'm going to be me. If I'm out there milking a cow or if I'm out there cutting my goat's feet, whatever, I'm going to take a break. And if I've got poop shoved all on my face, I do not care. I'm going to say, y'all, you're going to have to look over me. This is what I'm doing, but I love you so much and I want to help you so much. I'm going to jump on here and I am going to be here for you. Okay. So do what you do so well that you want to do it. Do what you do so well that people want to do it again and they want to bring their friends. Okay. And then can I do one more thing? Okay. So if me and Latoya and Valerie and a lot of the other people, number one, atomic, what is it? Help me out, Latoya. Okay.
Atomic Habits.
Buy this book, Atomic Habits. I'm not a book reader. I hate it. It's a struggle for me to read the Bible, and I'm just being honest. Okay. Atomic Habits. Buy that book. Okay.
Get the audio, do whatever you got to do, guys. We started listening to it on the way home on the plane today, and me and Danielle were like,
okay. So if you are a shopper, and everybody knows me, Tanya says, well, she don't say I hate, but when she goes shopping, say she has $500 that she's going to spend with me that day, she'll spend $2,000. Okay. Because I love sales. Okay. And I will talk her into why she needs this. And then it will sit there in the next 5 years in her house and she will not ever use it. Okay. And then we have to hide stuff at the beauty shop because she don't even want to take it home because she's going to get in trouble because she spent 3 times, 4 times the amount that she's supposed to spend. So if somebody's having a sale, 50% off, 75% off, are we not all going to go to those stores and we're going to hunt those stores down and we're going to be like, oh my God, I need to go to that store because they're having a sale. How many of us would go to a store that's running a 1% sale? Let me ask you that. Not me. I wouldn't go if I was running a 1% sale. So I wrote this down and it is from Atomic Habits. If you can get 1% better each day for the next year, then you will be 37 times better by the end of the year. 1% better. 1%, that is not a lot, y'all. That is changing our thinking, 1% better. That is changing our habits, 1% better. That does not take a lot of effort. So that's all I have, Latoya, but just know that we love y'all and we want to pour into y'all what we have learned. And we are so excited for our team.
Thank you, Danielle. I was just writing down a note there. So good, guys, for real. Before you go to bed tonight, if you at all want to do anything, Plexus, lose weight, save money, anything, clean your house on a regular basis, if you want to do anything different than what you're doing now, go get that audiobook before you go to bed. Okay. If you have an iPhone, I did not know this, but there is a books app. You can type in books, this little orange book, and it's $14.99 on there. That is good money spent. Let me tell you, it's already paid off and I'm only 4 chapters in. Okay. It's so good. An example of that, because I do want to tell you this, I don't know if you listened to Power Hour this morning, but go back and watch it. I went back and watched it before I jumped on this call tonight. And Alita was talking about visualization. And really visualizing what you want and visualizing your goals and like, what does life look like? I did a post just a minute ago or about an hour or so ago about if you had unlimited resources and a clear calendar, what would you do with your life? What would your life look like? And I want you guys to think about that. I want you to think about that question for just a minute. And I know it sounds like a pipe dream and it's way out there and whatever, but allow yourself to go there for just a moment. And now I want you to think about, as you have allowed yourself to go there, I want you to think about, what does that mean? Like, why I want to hit diamond and then do diamond again and get diamond stars and all this stuff that we're going to tell you about in a minute. But I want to do all of that, but it's not just to do it. You know, I want to do that because I know a couple of things. Number one, that as we are building our team, we are building kingdom, which is so important to all of us that are here right now. We know, right? Our team's going to get bigger and bigger, you know? And I mean, I asked Alita, so how many people do you have like in your total downline? And how many was it? Was it 10? 10,000. Yeah. So 10,000 people. I'm like, that is 10,000 people, guys. That's bigger than any mega church I know of. Okay. That is 10,000 people that she has influence, plus all of their people's people, plus all the people of, I mean, to influence for the kingdom, right? To influence for positive and for good. And like Danielle said, for your marriages to get better, for your families to be more vibrant and closer together. And there's so many things that can happen. So, you know, that's one of the reasons why I'm passionate about doing what I'm doing, because I'm passionate about helping families. That's why we are called Hope, Identity, and Freedom, because those are the three things we are going to bring as a team, as leaders. That is what we're going to bring. That's what you're going to bring to your people as you're bringing them on, is hope, identity, and freedom. You're going to hear us drive that home, drive that home, drive that home, because that is our mission. That's our purpose. So on days when business is hard, on days when I don't want to message people and I don't want to work my business and it's boring or it's not fun today or somebody cut off, on those days, I'm reminding myself of hope, identity, and freedom. And that is why I'm working. It's not because of that person that cut off. Bless and release. Bye. Okay. That's what it is. It is about looking ahead. It is about having your goals in mind, having your vision set. So as I'm saying that to you, it's interesting. So an example that he gave in the book, and we're going to be talking about this book a lot, so you might just get it. Okay. One of the things he said in the book, he said the difference between someone that does, oh, hold on, I pulled it up. Hold on, let me get my notes so I don't misquote the man. There's notes. Okay, here we go. So he said, when you set goals, okay, I'm not going to say don't aim for something, but often when we set goals, that's a finish line. And I heard Megan Malakovich say one time on a power hour, she said, I set a goal to get to diamond, and then I got to diamond and I'm like, now what? Because that was her goal, was to get to diamond. It wasn't about her purpose. So we're going to do it for our purpose, to fund our purpose, to have a vehicle for our purpose will involve getting to diamond, right? But we're about purpose, because I'm not going to get to diamond and turn around and go, now what? I've checked off everything on my list. When you set a goal like that and it's just this finish line, it's exactly it. It's a finish line. So he said goals are at odds with long-term success. Not that we don't create them, but he said goals are to win a game, but systems are to continue the game. So as we are building, I'm going to say that again, goals are to win a game. Systems are to continue the game. We are going to duplicate. We are going to keep it simple. We are going to have resources on our team page. You are going to be able to point people there and tag people and say, here's how you do this. Here's the graphic you need to send to your person. Here's how you answer this question. All of that's going to be on our team page. So when we're meeting here, it's not going to, all the training, product training, sales training, all of that stuff will be on our team page. When we meet here, it's going to be about this. It's going to be about you and your vision and your purpose and your mindset. That's what we're doing here. Okay. Because if you don't have that, guys, you would not believe the number of people, every single one of them, really. I mean, every single person we talked to this weekend, you know, it's like, what, you know, what's your shift? What's the thing, you know, and they're all like, it's in here. It's in here. Everything about this business. There is not one person that we met this weekend that has more capabilities or more talent or more whatever than any of us have, any of us on this call. Every single person on this team has what it takes to be a diamond in this company. And I believe it. And your leaders believe it. You have to believe it. Okay. So one example that he gave was, I'm sorry, before I give the example, keep getting, okay. He said, outcomes are about what you get. Processes are about what you do. And identity is about what you believe. I'm going to say that again. Outcomes are about what you get. Okay. So I can say, well, I'm going to be a diamond so I can make $30,000 a month. Okay. That's me getting it. Okay. Processes are about what I do. So that's going to be like my daily activities that I do, messaging people, following up, good customer service, all of that. But I can have those two. And if I'm missing this third one, these two don't matter, because the third one is identity is about what you believe. So he said, if someone is trying to quit smoking and someone offers them a cigarette, you have two people standing there. One person says, no, thanks, I'm trying to quit. The other person says, no, thanks, I'm not a smoker. I'm just going to let that settle in on you for a second. One says, no, thanks, I'm trying to quit. The other one says, no, thanks, I'm not a smoker. They have changed how they are identifying themselves because they no longer associate with what they used to do or who they used to be. That's huge, guys. That is huge. Yes, thank you. Mind blown, right? Huge. He was even equating it, and I've even asked myself this question a couple of times this afternoon. So sorry if I'm spoiling this one part for you. But he said that he had a friend that wrote a book. She lost 100 pounds. And he said that she started to ask herself every single day, multiple times a day, I'm a healthy person. And if I'm a healthy person, what choice do I make here? So it's no longer, I need to lose weight, I need to go work out. It is, I lose weight. I'm a healthy person. I work out. I enjoy it. I exercise. I love exercise. He's like, you don't practice for a marathon and then you just stop. No, you need to change your mindset and say, I am a runner, because it keeps going after the marathon's over. You're not training for a marathon. You are becoming a runner, right? He said, if I'm writing every day, I am an author. I am a writer because I'm writing every single day. That's what writers do, right? So if I'm a healthy person, what choices does a healthy person make when they open the refrigerator? What choices does a healthy person make when it comes time to go to the gym, right? So I've already started that process internally. So I want you to be thinking, what choices, what does life look like as a ruby? What does life look like as an emerald? What does life look like as a diamond? If I'm a diamond, how do I show up for my calls? If I'm a diamond, how do I show up for my team? If I'm a diamond, right? I've been up since 3 a.m. I took a shower when I got home. I looked a hot mess till about 30 minutes ago. I went in there at 8 o'clock at night and I put on a little bit of makeup and I put on some earrings and a hat and some eyeliner and some mascara at 8 o'clock at night, because by golly, that's what a diamond would do. Can I get an amen from the choir? Okay. So you need to start thinking of yourself in that way. And you're going to believe it. And when you believe it and it's a part of your identity, your behavior will reflect it. Your behavior will reflect it. Do not come to me. You have one person on your team. Do not come to me and say, I'm not a leader. Excuse me? You have a person. You by golly are a leader. You are. Well, I'm not a such and such. Yes, you are. Are you going to be gold this year? Are you going to be gold in the next 2 months? Well, then be gold. Be gold now. Why are you waiting? People were like, we were talking at this weekend, and it's funny, like when we got there, I'm just like, I'm listening and I'm contemplating and I'm looking around, and they're like Emerald's next, for me, right? Emerald's next, girl. I was like, I ain't even thinking about Emerald. I'm looking at Sapphire. Like I ain't even thinking about Emerald. Emerald's gonna be a skip because I'm looking at Sapphire. And I'm telling you guys, at the beginning of the day, we were to write down in 5 words what was our goal for this year, what was our vision for this year in 5 words. And I was sitting next to another senior Ruby, like she was a couple of people down. Okay, another senior, we're same spot. She wrote down she was going to be Emerald by December, is what she wrote down. I wrote down build strong, sustainable Sapphire team. That's what I wrote, because that's where we're going. Okay. So I want you to start thinking of yourself that way. And Plexus is incentivizing us. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to tell you this stuff. Okay. Let me make sure there's nothing else I need to tell you that's like magical. Oh, there are no limits, only possibilities. Somebody write that down in your journal. There are no limits, only possibilities. And yep, do what you do so well. Already got that. Okay, I think that was all my little highlights on that. Now, I will say this, guys, as we are going throughout this week, I will be popping on Valerie and Danielle will be popping on. We'll be popping on different times during the week on our page just to download some of the things that we got, some of the other things, some of the social media tips and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to even talk about that stuff tonight, because tonight I want to tell you some of the most exciting news. So those of you that were, so why did no limits? Y'all are so funny. Okay. So why, those of you that watched Super Saturday, I know you already know this, but I am about to tell you some amazing news. When I was coming up, okay, and up until like right now, till last Saturday when they announced this, as we're coming up through the company, you come in, you hit silver, you hit senior silver, you hit gold. At gold, you have about 50 people under you, okay? Now, or is that senior gold? Hold on. Senior gold. You're at 50, you've got 50 people under you. So you got 25 people under you at gold. Okay. 25 people, guys. All of a sudden you're like, oh, I have a team. Like there's people looking to me, 25 of them looking to me. And up until this last weekend, you were kind of left out there to figure it out yourself, or your upline to bring you and train you and just be like, okay, here's how we go to the next level. Plexus has seen a gap. And so I'm so excited about this. They have released Gold School. Somebody type in Gold School into the comments. Gold School. I'm excited. Okay. What this means, guys, Gold School. Here's what this is, y'all. Okay. Let me go over to it here. So what it is, when you hit gold, if you hit gold during the first quarter, January 1st through March 30th, nobody on here, no reason not to hit gold for every single one of you that I'm looking at right now. Okay. You hit gold this first quarter between January 1st and March the 30th. You will be able to be at the inaugural, that's a hard word to say, the very first Gold School in Dallas, Texas. And do we have a date on that? Did anybody get a date on that? Did you get a date? Somebody?
Yes, it is. Give me just 1 second. There's 3 dates for it.
Yes, it's going to be once a quarter. And the first one is, we're going to go to the first one. I want the first one.
It is April 9th, July 16th, October 8th.
Okay, guys, April the 9th, Dallas. It is Gold School. It is, I believe it's a 2-day. Is that right? On Gold School? Yeah, 2-day event. You and all the other golds get to go to Gold School. Okay. They're going to start teaching you about leadership at Gold. Guys, this is a game changer. Okay. My feet were sweating. I had to take my slippers off. This is a game changer. Okay. So you are going to get training from the top people in the company. You are going to be able to network with other golds. Guys, that's huge. When you're able to network with people that are your rank and that are building, you are able to have sideline partners. You are able to have partners on other teams that you can run with, running buddies. Those of you that have been on our Diamond Minds page or come to any events, you will see Bree Coolidge. She is not anywhere in our organization, but her and Alita met at Jewel Training when they were Emeralds. And we run so close. It's like our teams are together. It's crazy. So it's amazing community, and you are going to get to do that. So I want to know who is going to hit gold this first quarter, January, February, March, and go to Gold School. I want to know. Let me know. Type it in, type it in, type it in, type it in.
Tanya is.
Tanya
Nix is. I'm calling her out.
I love it. Who else? Gail, Mom, Ahada, come on. Heather, come on. Jennifer. Yeah, Jennifer. Jennifer said me, Heather, and Pat. I love it. I love it. I love it. Whoever the iPhone is that said me, that's awesome. I'm so glad. Yes, yes, yes. Guys, I'm telling you, I would love nothing more than for every single one of you on here to be at Gold School in April, and we will be going with you. We are super excited. It is going to be so much fun. Like, you have got to do this. Okay. Now, as you do that, okay, all it takes, guys, to hit gold is for you to develop a silver, okay, or you go silver, right? And then for you to get 3 more people, and for one of those people to go silver, Okay. I think that's how it works out. She wrote it. I wrote it down. Yeah. So it's, yeah, you plus 3 and then them plus 3 and you're at gold. Okay. Guys, every single one of you on this call, I know your teams, I know your makeup, every single one of you can hit gold January, February. You do not have to wait till March. You can hit it this month, next month. We got 2 weeks left in this month. We got plenty of time. We've got a sip and see this week, this Thursday night at my house in person. Okay. So you want to do this. So what I want you to do, if you are going to hit gold and you're serious and you want to do this, I have opened up my calendar for coaching calls. Okay. If you have not booked a coaching call with me yet, you need to do that. You and I will meet. We'll have a coaching call. I have a video I'm going to send out to you guys that have already booked a coaching call to explain to you how the coaching call is going to go down, what's going to happen. They're going to be 30 minutes. We'll have to cap them at 30 minutes because I've got a couple back to back coming up. So, but I want us to really hone in on your thoughts and on your goal and your vision and how all of that looks. And so we are going to get down to business. Okay. Are y'all excited? I'm so excited. Okay. Then it doesn't stop there. Okay. The next thing that happens is they have an event called Rubies on the Rise. Okay. Rubies on the Rise, which is where Valerie is about to hit next. And Danielle's already there. I'm already there, of course. So what Rubies on the Rise is going to be in July in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay. At corporate or in the corporate area. You're going to get to tour corporate. They pay for you 2 nights hotel and your food, and you get to tour the corporate office and you get training from the top in the company. Hello, all you got to do is get yourself there. So when you hit Ruby, they are going to train you on how to get to Emerald and then go above. How awesome is that? Who's excited? I'm excited. Guys, this is huge. This is a game changer. Do you know how many golds I've had on my team and how many have come through in the years of golds? If we would have had this to get a gold, to get you to an in-person event and get you training specifically for your rank, do you realize what a gift that is? That is so huge, huge. Okay, huge. So I'm so excited about that. Okay. So those are 2 things. Then, I don't know if you know this or not. Once you hit Emerald, you go to Jewel School, okay, which is a couple of days out in Arizona as well. They train you about being a jewel. So they have all of these things coming up. But then they announced something really cool for our diamonds, which I'm super excited about because, again, we're going to be some diamonds, right? So the diamonds, as they get to the top level and they start to develop leaders under them, other jewels under them, okay, they have an incentive program called Star Diamonds. So once they get 3 stars, which is developing jewels on different legs, okay, once they get 3 stars, they are recognized in the program. Once they get 4 stars, guess what they get, y'all? It is like, I told my husband tonight, he's like, for real? I'm like, yes. Okay. They get a yacht. It is like a $1 million. I mean, it's multi-million-dollar yacht. Like I've seen yachts like this, and this is like millions of dollars yacht. Okay. They get to take that yacht for 5 days and bring anybody they want, like set up to 7 people, I think, on that yacht with them for 5 days down in the Bahamas by themselves. That's not with a bunch of other diamonds. That's like you and your mama and your aunt and your husband and your kids. And like, that's you and your family on a yacht for 5 days in the Bahamas. Shut up. Right? Is that not exciting? So Alita, our upline, she already has 3 jewels or 3 stars. Okay. So when we hit Emerald in this first quarter, she's going to have her 4th star. So we are going to get her 4th star and she's going to get to go on that yacht. How awesome is that, guys? I'm so excited. Okay. So excited. Now, what else do I want to tell you? Okay. There's some specials that are out right now, like buy 2 bags of active and you get Immune Plus for free, which is awesome. Again, we want people seeing results very quickly, so we want to push that. We have got some training coming your way on the Facebook page. All of that's happening. I do have a question. If we do a retreat in April in the Chattanooga-ish area, probably, who thinks you would like to come and bring people with you, bring your team and stuff with you, because we need to kind of get a rough idea of the number of people, because we are in the process of planning that right now. I am super excited. That retreat, guys, that retreat weekend, the things that I've got in my head, and like we haven't, me and Danielle haven't even fully talked about it all, but that is going to be an encounter weekend. That is going to be a weekend where we are going to bond together. That is going to be a weekend where we're going to work on mindset. We're going to work on purpose. We're going to work on roadblocks. We are going to come out of that retreat as such a machine and so strong and so empowered as a team and as women that we are going to take the world by storm. Okay, guys, that retreat you do not want to miss. Okay, you do not want to miss the retreat in April. So let me know about that. And then also, if you've not signed up for convention in June, you want to go do that Ignite convention in June in Columbus. Columbus is within an 8-hour driving distance of most of the country. I've already got 2 rooms reserved. We will be getting more rooms reserved, and you can go in together and split on roommates, whatever, but go ahead and get your tickets to convention now. Okay. So you've got that spot reserved. They have already sold 5,000 tickets. So you do want to get in there on that. Okay. I don't know how many they're going to hold, but it's probably going to be, I don't know. I'm not even gonna say how many they're gonna hold. I know how much it was at the last convention I went to, but that was in Las Vegas. And that was a lot of people. But you do want to do that. The Engage app. Danielle said, tell you about the Engage app. If you are not using the Plexus Engage app, guys, you are missing out. We were missing out. Like, I'll be honest. I didn't even know what all was in there. Valerie was like, oh, it's got this. And we're like, what? Okay, so go onto your phone, whether you have a Samsung or an iPhone, okay, Apple or Android, go in and hit Plexus Engage in your app store, download that to your phone, log in with your back office login, the same thing you do for the main website. When you do that, it's going to bring up the Engage app. In the Engage app, guys, you have, if you haven't already used them, when you signed up and switched to a brand ambassador, you have 3 sample credits that you can send out to people. That's going to send them either active or slim. You get to pick 2 sticks of each, okay, or 2 sticks of whatever you pick. Then it is also, you can also go in and buy credits to do that as well, to send people samples. Okay. It also has videos. It has training. It has like PDFs you can send people on all the products. Now, when you send something to them through the app, it actually keeps track of it for you, marks them as a prospect, reminds you to follow up with them in 24 hours or 2 days or 3 days or in a week. It reminds you to do that. It lets you know if they click the link that you send them. It says, hey, LaToya clicked the link to your website. She's actually looking at it. It lets you know that. How cool is that? I love it. Okay, so it's got some really great things in there. Go in there and dig. Go in there and play around. There's training. There's places to keep notes. Like I said, prospects, sharing all kinds of information, tons of things in there. Okay. So, again, watch the Facebook page this week. We're going to be dropping videos and training and tips and all of the things in there. Okay. If you have anything you want training on, please drop it in there. And if you have not gone and listened to the 3 videos that we did last week, and I put on the page and I put on the YouTube channel and all that, go do that, please. Okay. One of them is things to know before you buy. Okay. Things to know before you buy. This is going to help people as they're getting ready to sign up. You want to send them this video. It's going to help set expectations for what they can expect with their products. It's going to give them some suggestions. It's also going to show them or tell them how to walk through signing up. Okay, how to walk through ordering their product. So you want to do that. Send them the before you buy video. Then once they buy, you want to send them the video that says, welcome to Hope Identity Freedom. That's going to tell them about our community and how they want to engage and how much awesomeness that we have and that they want to be our friend. Okay. So you want to do that and you want to add them to the Facebook page. Then the next day or the next day, you want to send them the triplex. I have my triplex video. How do I start my products? Okay. I have my triplex. How do I start? You want to send them that. That is going to help them know how to adjust their peels, when they need to go up, when they need to come down. It's going to explain the importance of drinking water. A lot of the things that people we have seen that are, asking questions, or they feel like I'm not seeing results or not seeing results fast enough. It's because they're not understanding how it works, how their body works. Okay. Or maybe they're going up on ProBio 5 when they really should be going up on BioCleanse. They're not understanding something, and they're doing that without us knowing. And so that's why they're not seeing the results they want. So I also have in there the importance of talking to us as your coach. Let us coach you, all of that stuff. Okay. So yes, you are correct, Heather. So that video, Know Before You Buy, does specifically address the triplex at the in the video, but I also talk about, if you're in it for weight loss, like here's what you need to buy, and the importance of gut health and how long that takes. So if they don't buy the triplex, then don't send them the triplex video. Okay. If they don't buy the triplex or the weight loss advanced pack, then what you can do is go into our Facebook page, and under, I think, guide number 2, there are a bunch of PDFs in there for different welcome packs and products. And you can take that PDF, that graphic, and text that to them. That's going to give them their instructions on how to take their products, how to start their products slowly, and how to move up and when to adjust. Okay. So you want to go into the guide section on the Facebook page and send them that guide that fits their appropriate need. And any questions? Did anybody that watched Super Saturday want to share your takeaway? I know my mom and Heather watched. Did you guys have anything you want to share about what you're excited about, or what you heard or saw, or anything?
I was just amazed, like watching everybody interact, like, because I logged in early and he was like walking around with the microphone and stuff. Like, everybody was just so happy and just like getting along and just, supporting each other, and, finding spouses there that, and like somebody's daughter, they were just there just to support them. That was it.
Isn't that cool? I know there's a lot of families and things. Definitely a lot of spouses were there, a lot of men. It's funny, the married couples that are coming into this together. So, I mean, it is still a lot of women, obviously, but there are a lot of men that are coming into this as well, because they're seeing what their wives are doing. They're seeing the impact of the industry, and, their wives are making enough money to retire them. So they're like, well, I might as well do this with you. So they did. So yeah, it's amazing though to see the families. And I think you were talking, the little girl was Kyle and Cassie Rainey's daughter. And Kyle actually spoke, and he used to be a pastor, and they are very ministry heart, adopted several kids, have a large family. And I wrote down a line that he said that they went from being on welfare to caring for others' welfare, because Plexus
I
is a
actually wrote that
company.
in my notes.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
It's a company centered on caring for others and ministering to others. And so it's so cool. And I mean, even Danielle said, she was like, we didn't go to church today, but like, I've been at church all weekend. Like, every conversation I've had has been about God all weekend long. And that's just crazy. Like, we're at a secular company, and everybody here's talking about Jesus. It's just so fun. So I really love that about our company, and just the integrity and the caliber of people that are here. It's so awesome. Lots of ministry people and pastors' wives. And then, Mom, did you want to share anything that you took away?
Yeah. The thing that struck me, I think, the most is the fact of how much things have changed since we started with Plexus 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've got to get past that mindset, because it is doable now. It is so much more doable now. It's so much easier to move up, where before it was a real struggle. And, I think that was probably one of the biggest takeaways I took, that you could just, the sprint to convention is just unreal. That's possible for every one of us to get in on the sprint to convention, where before that was just a pipe dream.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing? Like, they're literally giving us every single tool we need, every single tool that we individually need, every single tool that our teams need, every single incentive that we could want. I mean,
to add one person, to just have to add one person per month.
Yeah. And to be qualified.
That's so doable.
Yeah.
So doable.
Absolutely. So, it's like, and then as you're, so like, I've already, for example, I already have points this month because our team has been growing, but I'm not actually qualified for those points because I have to add my one person, which I'm going to do this week. So, you know, it's like, I have to do that. I have to be building my business. I can't just like go on all you and all your hard work, right? I have to build my own business as well, which I also love about our comp plan is everybody has to work their business. You can't just ride on the coattails of somebody else, which is so, again, genius of whoever invented the comp plan. They're genius. Okay. So I love that. Yes, Mom. And you know, guys, when we started years ago, it was not like it is now. And there is this, and I wrote this down. I do want to end with this because I thought this was so good. We've always heard, you know, the saying of shoot for the moon and land among the stars. We've always heard that saying. They ended convention with this statement. One of them did. And I thought this was just, I'm going to put it up in my office somewhere. It says, when you become a star, the sky is no longer the limit. Like Danielle's showing it. Look, girl, I got it right there. So it's like, when you become a star, the sky is no longer the limit. So ladies, gentlemen, those of you watching replays, I want you to be the star. We are going to be the stars. We are the stars. Okay. We are going to be the star diamonds. We are going to be on the yacht. Everything's going to happen. We are going to work. We're going to do it with integrity and excellence. We're going to have systems in place so that this is a sustainable business. So we're doing this 10 years from now, 20 years from now. Okay. We are going to do it the right way. And this is going to be a blessing. It already is a blessing to me and my family. And it is a blessing for you and your family. Okay. So I am so excited. Okay. So book a coaching call with me. If you've not done that already, I will pop that into the somewhere onto the page or somewhere on our Facebook page and book that. Let's get together. Let's figure out how you're going to do this. And let's get you guys to gold, senior gold and ruby these first 3 months of the year. And I am so excited. And yes, we can pray before we leave. So Miss Danielle, would you like to slap the prayer on us tonight?
First of all, I want to say I just love you girls. And I just feel like that this is a vital part. Like LaToya said, everywhere we went, you know, most everybody was talking about the Lord and going to church and how it's just blessing after blessing. And I just think that we need to give honor where honor is due. So I think we all need to pray each week. So Lord, we just thank you so much for all of your blessings. We thank you for everything that you're pouring out upon our team and the other teams, Lord. I ask that you would just take these ladies' hands, Lord. We ask that you would guide them. We ask that you would direct them. Lord, we ask that you would boost their confidence, Lord. Lord, I ask that you would pour blessings out upon them, Lord. And as we're faithful to you, Lord, I ask that you would bless us. Lord, I ask that you would just guide us. Lord, I ask that you would speak to us in mighty ways, in bold ways, Father. We're doing this for you. We're doing this to feel better, Lord. And as we're faithful to you, Lord, I ask that you would continue to bless our teams. Lord, we will give you honor. We will give you glory, Lord. And I thank you so much for all the abilities. I thank you so much for pouring out your blessings upon us. Lord, I thank you so much for the increase. I thank you so much in advance, Lord, for the things that you are going to do. Lord, the sky is the limit, Lord. And I just thank you. And as you are growing us, Lord, I thank you for the doors that you're going to open. And I thank you for the doors, Lord, not only that you're going to open, but the doors that you're going to close. If that is not the right door that you have for our team or for the other teams, Lord, I ask that you would close those doors, even though sometimes it does not seem right. It seems like that we've worked so hard, Lord, and those doors have closed. Lord, I ask that we would be understanding, and I ask that we would be patient, Lord. Lord, and I ask that you would just continue to use us, continue to build us, Father, and continue to speak to us in mighty ways. Lord, we will give you praise and glory. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
All right, guys, we love you. Have an amazing night. Cannot wait to do coaching calls with you this week and be checking out the Facebook page all week long. Stuff's going to be dropping in there. We'll see y'all soon.